Okay, we're looking at a roof and siding out here in Hamburg, and they got a one layer shingle up on the top roof, which is very steep pitch, about a 14-12. Chimney is going to have to be rebuilt, so we're looking at giving the option to bring that down and build it back up, confirm as far as their existing heating and cooling. So we got one layer going on there. The gutters are all strap-hung system. We're going to give them the option to plumb off the fascia boards and get rid of the straps off the roof, and of course give them the options for the profile gutters and gutter helmet, which would be unique for this. The wood shake shingles, I'd recommend those getting stripped off on the walls, and whether we do the siding or not, we want to address the wall flashings. It'll be a lot less money to address the wall flashings with the siding than if we don't do the siding, because then we have to cut into the into the wood shakes, run our ice shield up, new step flashings, and then go ahead and put a counterboard on it. They've got what they call a freeze board, which is up at the soffit, right where above the window where the soffit and fascia meet the wall. So we can either jump the freeze board or define the freeze board. Obviously there's a cost to do either step. This corner entrance has been getting some abuse. You can see where it's probably been hit a couple times, whether it be with a snowplow or a snow blower. So maybe we want to come up with something different on these corners, something that can be easily repaired if they do. And it wouldn't be unusual to do like a defined, almost like a partial brick look siding on these here, where they would be actually J-channeled off to each other. And then find out what they want to do with their windows, their basement windows, and their primary windows. The primary windows have got old storms on them. So commonly when we trim these windows out, we like to get the aluminum up underneath these storms, at least as sill, so the water's always being ridden down. And one of the reasons we want to tear off is we're really going to be building this siding out a lot if we put a leveling board on. I mean, we can, don't get me wrong, and I'll have the price separated where we can just get rid of some of the high spots of siding, because it is laying relatively flat. But we can always either build the windows out or leave them recessed. It's not uncommon. This gutter obviously fell off, so we got to remedy that. As far as the downspout drainage around the house, it seems to be doing fine where everything is delivered. We'll probably stick with that. These old storm windows, the cost to remove these and reinstall them and trim them is excessive, so I have the windows separated from the siding. If they ever want to put final replacement windows in, those old wooden storms would be omitted. We got to find out what they want to do with the flower boxes, if they want to put new back up, so we can do that. But again, we got a couple of spots where the wall flashings are detrimental, that we make sure that those are right, especially overheated areas. Okay, light blocks wherever all of our light fixtures are in our plumbing stacks. Again, we got another basement window if they want to convert that into a glass block window, or if they want to leave it operable or change it to a vinyl. That's another option. But all the windows are pretty old. And on the back section here, we've got a roof line that has got a little bit of a dip in it. It looks like it's been that way for a while on this little porch roof. So even for us to get up there, we would take and put ourselves a support down, because I really don't trust it. That fascia should be level, and the header and everything is all actually dipped down this way a lot. But if you look at the level, the header coming from the wall towards us, that looks fairly level. But that one where the end cap and that elbow of the downspout isn't. So this would really help us get our gutters rearranged properly if we get that leveled off. Also, this downspout that goes underneath the deck, we can run ourselves an extension out here and get it mounted. We got plenty of room under that deck to do something there to get the downspout, the water to get out here. Okay. Again, we got a real technical area where the storm door and that window and everything all meet. We got to pay close attention to that. All right. Light blocks, again, where spotlights go, the plumbing bib where the plumbing goes. We won't do any work underneath the deck. I think what we do is we probably would be able to carry it just right to that downspout where that is, you know, to at least get the aesthetics looking good back there. And again, we got soffit, fascia, and frieze coming around the backside. So we'll get these optioned out as much as possible. Electric service is in great shape. And then we're also going to look at the garage. The garage, we can shoot right over this with just a simple leveling board and our siding, maybe 1x6 fascia, where the and a new roof, obviously, where the open rafters are, and get this thing drained right, with an option for gutter helmet, obviously, because we got some trees here. That we do. So, nice little project. This has got to get resolved. All of the splashing that's going down on this ground here. We've taken pre-flashed it down to the ground with aluminum coil stock before the siding goes on. It's the right step to do. It's got a garage door that's damaged here, and this has a little bit of a sway to it. And I'll check to see if the ridge isn't sagged. This has just got a bit of a build, so we might be able to even out this fascia board. If you look from front to back, that center jets out almost 2 inches, so we can get that cut back, and the fascia board can hide it with the trim, make it look nice. So let's see what we can do for these people.